do that science has proven makes you dumber by educated curiosity. We gotta redo it. Things you do shut up. Things you do that science has proven makes you dumber by educated curiosity. Alright, shit, I might be a little dumb after that. Seen this pop up, I'm always calling people retarded. I'm always calling shit dumb. Even if it don't mean that I actually think shit is dumb, I may just think it's funny or something. Those are two of my favorite words. So I was like, I wonder what actually makes us dumb. Probably them damn phones. Not gonna lie. Buy them damn phones. Shit, let's just get into it, man. Oh, look, what was the first thing it say? What's the first thing it say?
Number 6, doom scrolling dopamine trap. You've probably guaranteed
Reader, get off my dick.
To have experienced doom scrolling. Maybe you were laying in bed reading on Twitter or Instagram, constantly refreshing and scrolling. Then you look at the clock and 2 hours flew by. Congratulations, you've just got a little dumber. And it's actually not that surprising considering over 1 billion people spend an average of 3 hours daily scrolling. It's got
Yo, what's your screen time, gang? A matter of fact, what's mine? I know it was high. Oh shit. I know it was high at my old job because deadass I would just watch TV all night. 9 hours and 14 minutes daily. Like, I'm not even capping. It say 9 hours and 14 minutes. It says it's up 150% from last week. I have no excuse. I did have no excuse. I don't know. But I do watch a lot of shit on my phone. I think I gotta get an excuse. It's a okay excuse.
Gotten so infectiously ingrained in our society that the Oxford University Press named brain rot the word of 2024. Scientist says that doom scrolling leads to emotional desensitization, cognitive overload, and negative self-concept. Your amygdala sends constant stress signals urging you to scan for threats, while dopamine rewards discovering new information, creating an addictive feedback loop. Repeated exposure to threat-based content overstimulates your limbic system, triggering prolonged stress with elevated cortisol that impairs cognitive functions like reasoning and memory through prefrontal cortex fatigue and hippocampal disruption. A study found a 13% increase in depression risk for every extra hour spent on social media.
All right, what I got from that is basically they're saying is that the thing with scrolling is that we're looking, so the part of our brain that looks for threats, that's the part that is interested in the scrolling part, and the dopamine from receiving any type of new information is the part that makes it addictive. So because we constantly are looking for new shit, and when we find something, all right, I think I got it. All right.
And scans show people spending more time on social apps had significantly lower dopamine synthesis capacity in brain regions involved in reinforcement learning. Social media platforms employ sophisticated algorithms using suggestions, autoplay, pull to refresh, and infinite scrolling to keep you trapped in a continuous loop. Next time you find yourself glued to your phone, lost in a trance, be aware you're literally making yourself dumber. Make effort and create guardrails like time limits. Your future self will thank you.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely something I already catch myself with. Bro, that app for me that just gets me to like just endlessly scroll, bro. Twitter. 100% Twitter. Twitter is so addictive for me, bro. And it's crazy because I got into Twitter late. Like in high school and shit, it was all Instagram. Bro, Twitter is like my fucking drug. I don't care. I love Twitter, even though they're trying to ruin it as soon as I fucking start to enjoy it. But I love Twitter. Also, I say this all the time. No freaky shit should be popping up on your Twitter unless you're looking for that. If you can't open your Twitter in public, you're weird. I don't care.
5. Consuming short form content. Started from Vine, and now we're here. Flooded by short form content and media that's been popularized by Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And it's pretty much the norm with YouTube Shorts averaging over 200 billion views daily. In a 2025 systematic review that analyzed data from multiple studies, found that engaging with short-form videos is associated with poor mental health and cognitive functioning. The research revealed
He just said all y'all niggas that be on TikTok all day is retarded. That's what he just said. I don't be on that shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. I post on there every day. But do I ever just sit there and scroll? Fuck no. fuck no. Especially from what it used to be. TikTok used to be like an app for me. And like ever since that shit got brought out, that shit was, well, yeah, I said it right. Ever since that shit got bought out, that shit has been just like ass. That shit don't hit the same game.
Moderate negative association between short form video engagement and cognitive performance. Higher levels of use were linked to poorer attention span and reduced inhibitory control, meaning people who consumed short form content frequently were shown to have more difficulty focusing on tasks and suppressing impulsive reactions. The analysis assessed outcomes across cognition and mental health, which included things like memory, executive functions, attention, depression, anxiety, stress, sleep quality, and self esteem. And it shows that even moderate engagement with these platforms is linked to deficits in attention and increased feelings of anxiety, stress, and depression. The algorithms are designed to maximize engagement by serving content rapidly, preventing your brain from processing information deeply. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for complex thinking, gets bypassed as you passively consume bite sized content. Every swipe trains your brain to expect instant gratification and reject sustained focus. When you watch 30-second videos for an hour, you're teaching your brain that attention spans longer than 30 seconds are unnecessary, and short form content is pretty much filtered and curated surface level understanding. So you truly have zero depth of knowledge on whatever the subject may be. Scientists says this is the first time in human history that a generation is less intelligent than their parents.
Bro, I'm not even surprised though, gang. Like the amount of shit that they have to keep you just stuck. Like, bro, Twitch has a fucking, bro, Twitch, a platform that's literally based on having your attention span for multiple hours on end. They have shorts now, gang. Or they have like the stories. I feel like stories is another player in that. Like stories was like that TikTok before TikTok, in my opinion. You don't want to sit there and dedicate a whole post. All right, bet, throw it up on your story, gang. Add some music in there. Add some flash. No, Snapchat. That's what it was. Snapchat, because Snapchat was the beginning of all of that shit. Hell yeah. But it's crazy how he's breaking it down like the science. Like you're training your brain that anything longer than 30 seconds is just unnecessary information. If it can't break it down in 30 seconds, like why are you watching it? Like that's insane, bro.
So, in a way, we are collectively regressing and deteriorating the intelligence of humanity. Number 4, dependency and over reliance on AI.
Bro, AI is gonna be the death of us. I swear to God. Bro, we have niggas in college graduating because of AI. We're cooked. Like doctors getting their degrees because of AI. We're cooked, gang.
Recent research warns that excessive dependence on AI tools is creating a pattern of cognitive offloading that diminishes critical thinking skills. A 2023 study found that people who routinely use AI for tasks like writing, problem solving, and research show reduced ability to perform those tasks independently. Scientists call this de-skilling, which occurs when humans delegate cognitive tasks to machines and lose the neural pathways associated with those skills. The brain operates on a use it or lose it principle. When you outsource thinking, the neural connections responsible for analysis, creativity, and problem solving weaken. Researchers
Okay, so it's basically like a muscle. You gotta train that muscle. That's what it sounds like most of this shit is just training muscles. But I wonder how come, like, because they always say you never forget how to like ride a bike. I wonder how that comes into it. Was that was that L questions? No, that's not L questions. Because I'm genuinely like confused. Because it just said it runs off a use it or lose it type of thing. But if you like go years without riding a bike, you're gonna forget, no? But like it's crazy. I haven't rode a bike in years, but I know if I hop on that motherfucker, I'ma go. That's weird.
found that students who used AI to complete assignments performed significantly worse on tests requiring independent thought compared to students who completed work manually. The concern isn't that AI makes you dumb immediately, it's that it creates a dependency loop. You rely on it because it's faster, which makes your natural abilities atrophy, which then makes you rely on it even more. The goal is to use it as a tool to assist, improve, and extend your capabilities, not replace them. If you can't solve a problem
Mm.
without it, you've already lost the skill. The capabilities and intelligence is only going to get better and better, so learn to utilize it properly and effectively, and avoid delegating your cognition or using it as a replacement for thinking. Number three.
Say that. Honestly, I like that one a lot. I'm gonna actually take that one into it because I've already started falling back on using AI a lot. Like I know in the beginning when I was getting shit off the ground, I would use it a lot to figure out like thumbnail ideas. I will say I use it daily actually because it helps me find like my clips for short form content. Like, I use a AI platform called Visit AI. Basically, you send a video, and it spits out like a bunch of like clips, and basically you look through the clips and like, but I don't just take the clip like as the AI puts it out and just upload it. Like I go through it, I watch it to see if it's actually something entertaining. I feel like that's a good way, and like what he's saying, like using it to help, not like depending on it, but I'm using it as like an asset. Like I'm still able to figure out and find out what moments like are good for like short form, but I'm not just like depending on it. You feel me? I hope that was easy to understand. It was. I gotta start believing in myself. You feel
Three,
me?
eating ultra processed foods. Ultra processed foods,
I don't
including
know.
sweet and savory.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm dumb as a brick, gang. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. What I had that was on here in the past like 24 hours. I had ice cream. I ain't gonna lie. I had bacon. No, I had chocolate. Not gonna lie. I don't drink soda. I will say that. I've stopped drinking
Snacks,
soda and juices.
cereals, ice cream,
Oh, I thought it was the one extended. Yeah, I'm probably eating a good amount of this
sweetened
shit.
beverages, processed meats, and ready to eat frozen meals make up around 58% of calories in the average American diet. These foods are convenient and affordable, but they're high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives that trigger inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain.
Mm.
A 2022 study found that those with the highest intake of ultra processed foods showed a 28% faster cognitive decline and a 25% faster decline in executive functions. Neuroimaging studies suggest that eating these foods regularly may lead to shrinkage in gray matter volume, particularly in the left hippocampus, the brain region critical for memory formation. Processed foods are linked to increased levels of circulating pro inflammatory cytokines and oxidative stress, which can contribute and lead to chronic diseases. Chronic neuroinflammation can impair axonal regeneration, neuronal regrowth, and remyelination, resulting in neurological dysfunction that can increase likelihood of
Damn, they saying all that process shit is plays a part in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, bro. And then they also, or is that dementia? They've been saying that gas, depending on your intake of marijuana, I think you're more likely to develop dementia or Alzheimer's or one of them. I don't think it's confirmed or anything. I think it was a study.
Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Even short exposures to high fat, high sugar.
What I will say though, at the same time, it's dependent on the person. Because if you actually want to make the change to eat better, you can definitely do it. Like I will never sit there and blame anything on other people about their own health unless they dead or dirt poor and they literally just can't eat. But if you actually have the ability to, like, you can do that shit, gang.
Impair memory. Every time you eat processed junk, you're choosing temporary convenience over long term brain health. Your brain is literally what you eat. Stop contaminating it with junk. Number two,
Shit, you just
excessive
convinced me,
screen
gang.
time. Hours of scrolling may be shrinking your brain. Recent studies suggest that extensive screen time may have detrimental effects on cognitive development, especially in younger generations.
I ain't gonna lie, I hope you give like a nice time of screen time that you're supposed to have because honestly, I feel like I'm cooked 9 hours. Like, bro, there's sometimes, bro, I think the highest my screen time has ever gotten, I think was either 12 hours or 16. Actually, I'm lying. I'm lying. It's 20. I think the highest I ever got was 20 hours, bro. 20 hours on your phone and you don't even be awake for 20 hours? Yeah, I think I might be cooked, gang. I might be cooked.
High levels of screen time are associated with decreased gray matter in prefrontal regions, which is responsible for things like movement and memory. People who engage in excessive online activities like surfing the web, gaming, gambling, shopping, and social media show structural.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely cooked. I'm definitely cooked. And it's crazy because now I've been trying to make it a habit. Like I've started to peep when I just go out my room to get water or some shit. Bro, I always find some shit to watch on my phone or something, bro. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like so aware of it. I'm like, yo, I have to leave my phone here. Like I basically have to remind myself, yo, leave your phone, bro. Like, I just be dead doing anything. I prop my phone up, it has some shit playing. Like, yo, that shit is actually bad, gang. Holy.
Brain changes and reduced gray matter in several areas, including prefrontal and orbitofrontal cortical layers, which are involved in decision making, planning, and emotional regulation. Too much screen time during brain developmental years may delay its development and even lead to digital dementia. When you spend 6 hours staring at screens, you're training your brain to operate in a state of constant distraction. You're reducing your capacity for deep focus, complex reasoning, and sustained attention. Put the phone down, stop chasing the easy dopamine hits, and let your brain recover. Start implementing small habits. Resist the urge to look at your phone first thing in the morning and the last thing at night.
It's hard for people to do that, bro. Because for some people, they don't have like an alarm clock. They literally have their phone. What's the first thing you gotta do if your alarm go off in the morning? You gotta pick up your phone, look at it, turn that shit off. You feel me? So you're already starting your day off with some screen time. And then at the end of the night, not everybody is just. It's easy to just fall asleep. Like they need noise or some shit in the background. Like I'm like that. Like I have to have some type of, you know what I'm saying, going on in the background. Like it gotta be TV. Like recently, I've been trying to replace that with ASMR. Like, like I just need some type of activity. Like I need noise, bro. I might have to get like a noise machine. Read, bro. Like we gotta start reading, bro. Like I got this right here. The Way of the Superior Man. Look, see dust flying off of that shit. Like, bro, shit get bad, bro. We gotta read, gang. I be falling asleep with earbuds in. Yeah, you're cooked. And man, no, I mean, is that like a different type of activity for the brain? No, because I just said something about shit. As long as you're not falling asleep, just dead looking at your phone, gang. I'm guilty of doing that shit too, bro. I spend way too much time looking at screens. I ain't gonna lie.
If you can manage this, you're already smarter than majority of the population. Number 1, not getting enough sleep.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga been attacking me every John. I've just recently started getting 8 hours. And it's crazy because they say you don't really need 8 hours. I think in Japan they operate off of 6 hours. Cause it's not based off of how long you sleep, it's the quality. So you gotta make sure you're doing what you need so that when you sleep, you sleeping good. Make sure you got the right mattress. Invest in your bed, bro. Shit matters. A good pillow. You gotta make sure you taking a shower before you go to sleep. Make sure you eat something good. You feel me? Eat a hot homemade meal. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying this shit to. I'm saying this shit to myself, bro. Editor me. Whenever you looking back at this, make sure you doing that shit, gang. Like I've been sleep deprived for the past year and a half, bro. Shit's been terrible.
Sleep deprivation is one of the fastest ways to make yourself literally dumber. During sleep, the brain processes and consolidates memories, strengthens neural connections, and integrates new information. Sleep deprivation creates an imbalance between the task related default mode network and the frontoparietal network, both crucial for focus and attention. Consistent lack of sleep leads to irregular neural activity affecting concentration and working memory. Studies show that sleep deprived individuals are slower and less precise in cognitive tasks, with reduced activation in key brain regions like the parahippocampal, which processes and recognizes visual scenes, and the frontoparietal cortex, which coordinates working memory.
Oh, so being sleepy, that fucks with your ability to register like what you're seeing, and then also confirm accurate information. All right.
task switching, and decision making. Sleep deprivation
Okay.
can cause brief off periods in cortical neurons during waking hours when they stop firing, leading to lapses in focus and cognitive function. A 2024 National Institutes of Health guide links sleep deprivation and sleep quality to midlife cognitive risks. Getting less than 7 hours consistently is associated with cognitive decline holistically. Don't be fooled by the people that say they sleep 5 to 6 hours a day and built a successful life. Because if they get quality sleep for 7 to 8 hours, they'll probably be way more successful. And a night of poor sleep affects your brain like it's being poisoned, deteriorating its capacity to function optimally and severely impairing neuroplasticity. So prioritize sleep like your life depends on it, unless you want to be a dumber version of yourself. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see more.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, W video. Shout out Educated Curiosity. Shit, y'all heard the man. Make sure y'all doing what y'all need to do. Get that sleep. Shit, I'm about to making mental notes now. Hopefully I retain it. Chill with the fast food. Get some sleep. Less screen time. Cause I done turned into a fucking DJ in the game. I'm a fucking DJ. Yeah, W video.
Fofo, get them going, coughing up the slugs. Niggas for money, don't steal, it's not enough.